This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
NIIT student cuts his life short by hanging himself in his hostel room. Police sent his body for examination. Game changers, DMDK sits down with the AIA-DMK for seat-sharing talks. This is the first time Vijaykanth is aligning with another party. The top cop slaps 300 student offenders of the bus day violence with criminal charges. No more unruly behaviour will be tolerated, he says. The Prime Minister tells the Parliament only the implementation of the telecom policy was wrong, but adds any wrongdoing will be punished.
The basic policy, there was nothing wrong with that.
Meanwhile, the opposition attacks the government, says it constantly ignored the Parliament on demands for a JPC probe into the 2G scam. Another Tamilian loses his life in Libya. He succumbs to injuries sustained in the accident that already claimed Murugaya's life. And global fears weigh down on the Indian index. The Sensex crashes by 500 points. This is the late night news on NDTV Hindu. I'm Evelyn Matthew. A look at the other top stories we're tracking this hour. After 9 days in Maoist custody, Malkangiri collector Krishna is freed and handed over to the media. An uproar in the House on the ISRO-Davis deal is countered by the Prime Minister, saying that there was no question of his office clearing it. Suresh Kalmadi asks why only the organising committee officials are being targeted, alleges every decision was approved by the Delhi government. In Libya, India is set to evacuate 5,000 Indians from 2 ports immediately, while top companies say they will wait and watch. And fans seeking tickets outside Bangalore's stadium are lathi-charged. The organisers dismiss it as something inevitable. On to our top story this hour. A 26-year-old student from Andhra Pradesh pursuing his M.Tech at the IIT Madras campus here in Chennai committed suicide today by hanging himself from the ceiling at one of the hostels inside the campus. In his suicide letter, he has regretted that he's failed to succeed in his exams. The victim could not complete 5 years of the M.Tech program even after 7 years. His parents have been notified. Meanwhile, his body has been sent for a post-mortem report. Well, joining us right now over the phone line is our crime reporter, Salim. We will try and get back to him in a moment from now with the latest inputs on what the police examination is. But moving on to more news from the state, one of the state's most colourful and controversial politician, the Queen Bee of Tamil Nadu's politics, Ms. Jayalalitha, turned 63 today. In a gift to Amma, captain of Tamil Nadu politics, Vijaykanth had quite something for her. The DMDK began seat-sharing talks with the AIA-DMK today, and the party is focused at dethroning the DMK regime. This is the first time that the DMDK is aligning with a political party. Both the party chiefs were absent though at the talks, but the DMDK Presidium chairman has said that his party will not insist on a share in power.
It is one thing to take a political stand. It is quite another thing to decide about the number of seats. As far as the political stand is concerned, we are interested in boosting Karunanidhi's regime. Therefore, we are with the ADMK. As for the seats, we will discuss and decide it later.
Well, moving on to some other news from the city, the Commissioner of Police has sent out a stinker of a warning through the criminal charges he has slapped against the 300 student offenders involved in the bus day violence yesterday. With these cases pending against them, the boys will be in no position to get a passport or even a job in any government organization. The annual tradition in the city turned violent yesterday when 25 policemen were injured. The city's top cop has now declared that no more unruly behaviour will be tolerated and has told the MTC not to give out buses to students hereon. The college principal of the students concerned, along with 4 heads of department, met the Commissioner of Police today to sort out an explanation about the stone pelting incident reported yesterday. he had assured that any such incident would not happen in the future. But when asked about the students' role in the violence, the principal of the Pachapas College evaded the questions and chose not to answer.
25 policemen have been injured
Sorry, sir.
25 policemen have been injured yesterday.
I am sorry,
They
sir.
are
I'm
under
sorry.
treatment at a private hospital.
Sir, I am sorry, please. Campus, sir. We know how to maintain the discipline, sir.
Now, after the tragic loss of Tirunelveli's Murugaya in the trouble-torn Libya, Ashok Kumar, another Tamilian, has now succumbed to his injuries. The 22-year-old Ashok Kumar and Murugaya hailed from Tirunelveli district, and both had worked as contract laborers in Hyundai. In fact, 30 people from the same village were headed to Libya to work in the same factory. When the group tried to move to a safe place in strife-torn Libya, a bomb was hurled at them, injuring some of them even. The workers had been in the Benghazi city for the last 10 months and had not faced any problems until the Libyan crisis began. Close to 1,200 Indians are believed to be still stranded in the nation. Ashok Kumar's family back home has been informed. But there has been some reprieve for Murugaya's family, with a financial relief of 1 lakh rupees heading their way. That was ordered by the Chief Minister today. The contract worker was employed in a Korean firm. Still ahead on the bulletin, it's a rock bottom ride for the Sensex today. More from the deep downs in a moment.